This video contains swearing stuff, so be aware of that moving forward. So, hey guys, I don't know how to say my name yet on the channel. This is the first video here, but this is a great one. You definitely want to check this out. We have an awesome guest. Awesome. This is 2kDoplr. You've probably heard of him in the sphere. He is creating Brooklyn Broke the Universe, an indie project. If you want to check it out, I'll leave his links in the description. Feel free to check him out. Great guy. I've got to talk to him a little bit before we started this. Already great experience. So, yeah. If there's anything
thank you.
If there's anything you want to say before asking any questions, feel free.
I want to apologize for those listening because I'm walking around outside right now on my phone, so it sounds probably like shit. So I just want to get that out of the way.
Yeah, keep that in mind. It might not sound great, but it's great to have you here. Is there any restrictions with my questions that I have?
Just as long as they're not too personal, I'd be happy to answer them. Like if they're just about like, the projects and like the people working on them, what we got going on, just like, stuff just generally about that.
So just stuff that like, obviously, like you can't bring up like certain parts of development, like what you've talked about with the VAs, just private stuff basically is no go.
Yeah, just stuff with my private life. Like I'm totally cool with like sharing like behind the scenes stuff. I'm totally cool with doing that.
Okay, yeah. Is there any other projects that you can share about that you have been working on behind the scenes that you are allowed to talk about that you want to talk about?
Kinda, but this is one that's like been on the back burner for a long ass time. So before Brooklyn Broke the Universe in 2019, my friends and I wanted to make a video game, and so the whole idea was we wanted it to be story driven and it be a 3D platformer. We thought that would have been really cool, have it like get this really spacey aesthetic, and we got a lot of people working on it. We got a whole voice cast. Like the structure to it is similar to what we've got going on for Brooklyn Broke the Universe, like crew wise.
Oh, okay.
In fact, a lot of the people that working on the show worked on this other game. It was called Revenant. And we got to a certain point. I animated quite a few cutscenes, but then we just got to the point where it's like, man, this is like too fucking much.
Honestly, this is just a suggestion, completely suggestion. Maybe what you could do is once like Brooklyn Broke the Universe, the pilot comes out, maybe do it where if you have enough funding, of course, with the Kickstarter, everything, if you have enough left over, maybe do like a tech demo to show people what this game could be, or integrate Brooklyn Broke the Universe somehow, like maybe do it where like some of the characters from there are in this game, and just make it where people would want to play it, but also it's like, oh, it's kind of a reference to this other thing I've worked on that you guys really like.
Yeah, actually, funny you say that. So for the people that are really tapped in, they'll get it, but there is actually a character from this other project in the Brooklyn Broke Universe pilot.
Oh, cool.
And if the people that see it, if they get it, then that's cool. But I know that most people won't know who it is, but it's just going to be there because we want to return to the project eventually, but we're going to have to like restructure the whole thing because I'm also not happy with the story, how I wrote it out. But
like, for example,
that's
like,
later.
I've started trying to do Blender myself. I'm not very good at it, but I haven't been doing it for very long, so
yeah,
it takes time.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Oh, definitely. It takes up so much time.
Because I kind of want to have a certain deadline, but I even with YouTube, I don't know about you, but even with like posting on YouTube or Instagram or wherever, it's like, if I set deadline, I don't want to do that because I don't want to have false promises. That's just my main issue here.
Oh yeah, no, I get you 100%. Like, because making, like, a lot of people wouldn't assume that making like short videos on Instagram would eat up a lot of time, but it does. It eats up a lot of time, and it's like, I just stopped doing it because like we were gonna like focus on this, and I told people I don't have a date for you yet. I don't have a date even for the trailer.
Yeah, that's why I'm not asking about the trailer,
working.
because I know you keep being asked about that one. You can't guarantee that. That's the thing with this type of industry. You can't guarantee these things.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's gonna get delayed over and over. Like, like same thing for like the video game industry. like they make these promises and it gets delayed for like 10 years. Like, you know,
Exactly.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk was a
Like,
big mess. It was rough.
oh yeah, definitely. And then it launched because people were like, "Where the fuck's the game?" And then they launched it, and they were like, "Fine, you want the game when it's not done? Here you go."
And honestly,
And
to me, Cyberpunk, when I saw the stuff, I had never played it, and I don't know if I will, but it's like it was a tech demo, but it was on like the worst PC from 1998 or something. It's like that was that bad.
yeah,
Like,
it was crazy. Like, I can't believe it launched the way it did.
yeah,
Like, yeah, like I'm glad they've like fixed it up now, but I can never get past the way it launched. I played it on a PS5, right? They had
yeah.
like a free weekend thing, and I tried it out on a PS5. It was like capped at 20 FPS, and it like was like getting crazy popping and like frame drops, and I was
Oh,
like,
rough.
"What the fuck is this, bro?"
I don't know if you ever heard of the game, but there's a game called Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and that game went
Yeah,
rough. So they had just the DLC for it, which I think is what Cyberpunk should do. They just had to do it for free. Like, here, some content that's actually good because we wasted your money.
I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
It was rough. I played it
Oh,
on
that was a rough
PS4.
one.
That was such a rough game, and I even like went through walls at points. It was rough.
Did they fix that one though? Like, is that one like better now?
I think the DLC that's for free is better because I just can't get through the story. I don't want to do that. I do when I don't. I'm mixed right now.
Right. Yeah, I get you.
Like your character Miles, of course. Have you ever thought of doing like little like animated skits on like maybe YouTube Shorts with him?
I actually have. So the one of the people that helped write the Brooklyn Broke the Universe pilot, Jose,
Yeah,
uh, at SlimyMan0 on Instagram, my goat.
check him. I'll leave the link
We
in the description if I can find them. I'll
let's
figure it out.
go. Yeah, they got like a little gray alien thing in their profile picture. I don't even know how to describe it,
I'll
but
try and
like,
see if I can find it.
where um, we hopped into a call like somewhat recently
Hmm.
because they've been expressing like wanting to write a lot more because they love writing.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, let's start writing some skits. And the one that we wrote doesn't directly involve Miles,
Oh,
but it
okay.
will later.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So is it
so
kind of
it's
like a prequel or whatever that's called, like before?
um, I actually don't know because it's like one of those like things where it's just like
Just kind of a fun
random
thing.
bullshit happens.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
random shit. Yeah, just for fun. Yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah, like not quite an anthology because I feel like that calling it an anthology is a little, promiscuous. I hope I'm using that word right actually, but like it's just, just like random skits
Well,
about whatever using these characters.
that's kind of the
It's a
problem.
it's
I
a
kind of
effective
hate
practice.
like YouTube and Instagram for this, and maybe even other platforms, but especially those Instagram I find maybe or YouTube even, where it's like you have to get viral to see like, oh, is this worth continuing doing? It's like it's so annoying.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Like, oh my god. I That's the thing. Like I know a lot of other animators that like do this kind of like content type thing.
Hmm.
And animating is great. I love animating. I hate being a content creator. Like making videos where it's just like talking about shit or just like having to put something out just to put it out. Like the whole Brooklyn backflip video, that one did numbers, but I was like, I hated doing it because it's just nothing. It adds
Yeah, and
nothing
I hate with
to,
Instagram, maybe
you
especially, or
know,
maybe even YouTube, where it's like you have to stay on top of it, and if you fall down for like a month or maybe 6 months or whatever, you're done potentially. Like you're
yeah,
potentially just done. It's like, come on.
yeah, it's like career suicide. If you stop posting, you're washed. It's such a like what's the word for it? It's such like a predatory way of maintaining like
It's
you
I
know
find the reason that I
momentum.
feel like this is because it's like we were talking about before, like the recording wouldn't have heard this, but where we're talking about AI, it's like they push AI more when you block them than these actually independent studios that deserve these follows and likes and views. And it's like, come on, like really?
Yeah,
Like I feel like on Instagram when you block someone, it's like, oh, show me more. Like what?
yeah. I don't know why they do that. Like one of my other friends like keeps getting just like really weird shit in their feed, and every time they say not interested, don't show me this, and
It
they
shows
get
more.
shown the same thing.
Like,
Yeah,
why?
like it never goes away. I really don't get it.
No, it's
Like
stupid.
these platforms, like they're great on one hand because of like what they're able to do for people, but they're also just like run by really fucking weird people. Like,
Yeah,
you know, the
and it's
billionaires up
also
top.
like too, like we were talking about. It's like if you fail for like 6 months, it's career suicide potentially at that point. Like you could just be screwed.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. Like, there's only some cases where I've seen it like work the opposite. Like, there's this person that I know.
mhm.
I mean, you probably know them, Juno and Max. Um, they can go like months without making a video, but then they'll put up another animated short just randomly one day. Usually it's for like a holiday,
Yeah.
and no matter what, it always breaks 10 mil
What?
like views. Yeah, like every time. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, I don't know if you know the YouTuber. You might know. I don't know, but there's this YouTuber called Dan TDM Minecraft content used to do anyway. But basically,
Yeah.
it seems he was doing well, and then like he's still doing well, obviously. But maybe there was a point there where he wasn't doing as well. Like, how does this work? How in the world does these platforms operate?
Yeah, it's like they really pick and choose when to push one thing, and they'll like stop pushing something for like a year and then they'll start pushing it again. It's I don't know if it's like this whole trend chasing thing that they're trying to go for, but it's like
It's stupid.
I don't know. It is dumb. Like I just don't understand it. I really don't.
And it's like it's weird
Like there
because
was
like with careers, maybe like you or maybe other ones that I follow, it's like, oh, I see one thing, I like it, then I do the refresh. Oh, you're not there anymore. Any of your stuff, like what? What?
yeah, it's really dumb. Like yeah, it'll show up on your feed, and then you click away for a second, you click back, and it's gone forever. You can never see it again. It's so dumb. I really don't understand it. Like there are like periods on Instagram where like I think I went like a month without posting
Yeah.
because I was like trying to work on like writing and shit.
Mhm.
And in that month, like the views that I would get for videos on when I came back were like halved. Like I used to break 2 mil easily per video. And now I struggle to get like 300K,
That
which I
shouldn't be
know
a
it's like,
struggle. That really shouldn't be, especially with your follower count too. It's like, what is going on?
it's weird. Yeah. Like I've seen other accounts have similar struggles, but then you have cases like Juno and Max where they'll like take, you know, a hiatus in between every single video they make. And then when they come back, they you know, the video performs like extremely well. I don't know exactly like what the whole tech behind that is and why they're successful in the
Yeah,
cases
you
where
never
people
really
that
know.
will yeah,
There's just one thing I want
never
to say, but
it's
then I'll move on to my next question. But I don't know about you, but I hate Instagram when it's like, oh, this is part one, and then you go to the page and it's like, where's part two? Can't find part two of something. It's like, this is ridiculous.
yeah, I get you. I definitely get you. And it's like crazy too. Like yeah, hold on. There's like one more thing about Instagram, especially with stuff like that. Because like, you know, they're trying to like boost views if they do a part one and part two. Like, you know, that'll double the amount of views they get. And people always assume that's so they can like get more income. But I've been open about this in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram does not actually pay their creators at all. Like
Well, that's why I want to do
I
YouTube for a living if I can. Like, obviously, like a side job to just in case anything fails. But so I can get
yeah,
paid actually a good wage because I don't. And honestly, for Instagram, I do like posting my art. Like, I don't know if you've seen it, but I do like doing that. But it's like AI, and also it's like, well, I'm not going to get paid that well. It's like, what's like, it's annoying.
yeah. They just won't pay at all. Like
They
the
won't pay
TikTok
anymore.
pays decently. Huh?
So they don't pay at all anymore? Didn't they used to?
It's weird. So like last year,
Mm-hmm.
I was getting paid just in general for my videos.
Yeah.
But like the amount that I was getting, I don't even think I broke like $50 in a year because like
Oh.
last January I uploaded I think 3 videos.
Mm-hmm.
No, January 2024 I should specify. I
Yeah.
uploaded 3 videos that got like a cumulative 20 million views.
Yeah.
And for that month I got paid out $4.
What? That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
$4. Yeah, it's bad. I translated that over to TikTok. Granted, the videos on TikTok have to be at least a minute long,
Yeah,
but
and they
if I
might not
garnered the
do as
same
well
view
for all you
counts,
know. So yeah,
yeah, because their algorithm's a whole other beast. But like with that same view count, if the video is like exactly a minute long, that would have been like 20 grand or some shit. I don't remember the exact number, but
that's ridiculous. The difference. That's crazy.
yeah, it's insane. Like there's no way Instagram can't afford to pay their creators.
Yeah,
They're a multi-billion dollar company. I think
it's
multi-trillion dollar now.
yeah, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. But my next question, if you don't mind, is
Yeah.
you've probably been asked this before already by many people, but what in like is there any series, game, movie, whatever type of entertainment inspired you to create Brooklyn Broke the Universe?
Yes, there are quite a lot. And I know a lot of I've given like easy answers where I go like, oh, Spider-Verse. That's the easiest answer
That's
I
a
can
good
give.
answer though. I gotta admit, those are really good movies.
I gotta say though, it's honestly not what inspired me because like the whole it started the whole animation renaissance of the late 2010s, which is fantastic. I love them for that. But my biggest inspirations are this show on HBO called Barry,
Oh, okay.
with Bill Hader, and it's about this hitman who is killing people for a living,
Yeah.
but he's like numb to it. He wants to be an actor, and he tries
Oh,
to
okay.
balance. Yeah, and it is my favorite show of all
I
time
feel like I've heard of
because
that.
of the
Maybe
way
from
it's
you
structured.
actually. I don't know.
Probably I talk about it a lot, but like with that show, I
Hmm.
love the way it's structured and the way it's shot because it's shot on 27 millimeter film instead of 35, which is the standard.
Oh, okay.
Uh, all the episodes are 30 minutes long, which is great because I'm so tired of shows being an hour long when they don't need to be.
Yeah, especially
It's
like,
8 episodes
okay,
a
this series
season.
should be a movie at this point. Like, or a
Yeah,
series of movies.
literally.
Like,
Like,
what is going on? Why is it now? I don't have time for this in the morning. Like,
no, definitely not. Like Game of Thrones, the whole last season. Granted, people hate the last season, but the last season, every episode was like an hour and a half to 2 hours long.
that's
Every
ridiculous.
episode. It's ridiculous. And like with Barry though, like 30 minutes an episode, 8 episodes a season,
That's
and
not
there's
bad at
four
all.
seasons. It's so short, but they don't waste a minute. They
Yeah,
pack so much
I
into it.
hate series, especially horror movies that do it. I don't know if you notice, where it's like, run, don't stand there, run.
Yeah, it's just wasting time. Like,
Yeah, it's like you wasted like at least 20 minutes in this segment already. It's like, come on.
yeah, definitely. I hate the time waster shit. Like, I was even watching like Breaking Bad,
Hmm.
and I love that show. I think it is definitely worthy of being one of the best shows of all
Yeah.
time, 100%. But there are moments where the show drags a little bit, where it's just like it doesn't need to be this slow.
I find that
Uh,
with anime a lot. Like, it's like the filler, especially, it's like,
oh,
this has nothing to do with the story. This is useless. Like,
oh God, yeah, it's so bad in anime. Like, uh, have you seen Dragon Ball at all?
I'm planning to, but I know a lot about it from clips, and so.
Okay, so I won't spoil anything, but in Dragon Ball Super,
Hmm.
the last arc is the Tournament of Power,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
the Tournament of Power itself in universe lasts 48 minutes,
Yeah.
and that 48 minutes is covered by like 25 episodes that are all 20 minutes each.
It should be a movie, not a season. Like,
Literally,
okay.
it was so weird. I don't know why like it was that drawn out. It doesn't make sense.
And I find it worse with filler. Like, I understand manga creators, they're busy, they're really busy. I get that, and they can fall ill. But it's like, it's another that kind of leads us back to YouTube and Instagram. Actually, is like, if it's not getting the numbers they want, then they'll just do filler because they need to make sure they get those numbers.
Yeah, 100%. Like
The
I've heard
anime
like Solo
industry and
Leveling.
animation just generally is not it's good industry, yes, at times, but also at times it sucks.
Yeah, especially like with the overworking, like Studio Mappa.
Yeah.
They they worked on Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 at the same time, on
Why would
top
you
of
do
other
Yeah,
projects.
why would you do that to yourself? Like,
I don't know. And they even got picked up for a new series, which is about being overworked in the animation industry in Japan.
yeah, like you're not helping yourself. You're literally and hasn't Mappa even
No.
been alleged of like doing bad stuff with their employees, like not inappropriate stuff maybe, but just overworking them.
Yeah, big time.
It's like that's so ironic.
It's crazy. Yeah, like they even do that while still working on the new Chainsaw Man movie and the new season of Jujutsu Kaisen at the same time. Again, it's so ridiculous. But like, there's a series. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's also another another really big inspiration for Brooklyn Broke the Universe.
Yeah.
That doesn't waste any time. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I love that show. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good show.
It's one I've thought about checking out for sure.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's one I thought about checking out for sure. I said.
I think you should. Okay. It's like.
That's not long either.
So. Yeah, it's like 26 episodes and
the
a
same
movie.
Length as Cowboy Bebop. So.
Yeah, definitely. So I think that could be good. I need to watch Cowboy Bebop actually.
Yeah, you should, and also the movie. Like.
Oh, there's a movie. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there is a movie.
Oh, damn. Okay, I bet.
So we're giving ourselves recommendations. That's kind of funny.
So yeah, you check out Neon Genesis. I'll check out Cowboy Bebop. With Neon Genesis though, like it's so good because like it starts out being like a mecha anime, but then partway in you like come to the realization it's like that's not what it is. It's like an allegory for depression.
Yeah.
And it gets really weird. It's a really weird show. And like when they did the rebuild movies, a lot of people don't like the rebuilds, which they're like more recent. They cover the whole story, but they also change it a lot over the course of 4 movies. The last one came out like I think 4 years ago now.
Oh, okay.
But I like those ones because they are just like more mecha. They aren't as like into the existentialism of the show, which I also that is why I like Neon Genesis, but they're like 2 completely different series in that way.
So basically if you split it into the one part into another, you'd still watch both, but it'd be completely different.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Like because I think the first I want to make sure I'm like getting this right. So the first whole series of Neon Genesis and the end of Evangelion, those are all together. But then you have the 4 rebuild movies. The first rebuild covers part of Neon Genesis. The second one also covers part of it, but it also changes shit like a lot. And then the last 2 are completely different. And they have like an entirely different like message to tell. Okay. And it's cool in that way. And if you're like more into like the mecha kind of, straightforward, not quite as like profound storytelling, I think that could be something that's like up someone's alley. But yeah, I don't know. They're just a lot different. It's really strange, but it's also really cool.
Yeah, there's definitely some anime out there that are good to watch, but then also have egregious parts. But I think that's with a lot of anime though.
Oh yeah, big time. There's a huge fan service problem, and I hate using the term fan service for like, what it is.
I hate like, the term just generally.
It sucks. Yeah, I just don't like it. There's so many negative connotations to it.
Well, I might end it here soon. So if there's any questions you have for me, feel free to ask. Or if you want to do any shout outs, say anything, feel free.
Let me think. I will say, I don't know when like you plan having this go up.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit and stuff, so it might be a few days or so.
Oh, bet that works. So I know soon we're going to release the trailer for Brooklyn Broke the Universe, and at the same time we're launching our Kickstarter campaign. I don't know exactly how soon. Again, it's probably going to be a few weeks.
Yeah.
But we got that coming soon. There's going to be like a lot of cool shit for like the people that back it. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, it's like it's crazy to think that it's all real. Making a show like this.